Let's look at Chapter 5, Lesson 7 review. We need to find the rule that was used to find the output row. Then I'm going to fill in any missing numbers. I'm first going to examine the table. I know that in order to get 3 to 9, I need to add 6, or I could do 3 times 3 is 9. From 6 to 18, in order to get 6 to 18, I'm going to have to add 12, or I can do 6 times 3 equals 18. Now, in order to get 7 to 21, the thing that I'm thinking of is times 3. Now, this one was times 3, and this one's times 3 as well. So I'm guessing that the rule is going to be multiply by 3 input to get output. Now, following that pattern, I have 11 times 3 is 33. And then, in order to work backwards, I'm going to have to do 36 divided by 3 in order to get 12. Again, I'm going to examine the table for number 2. In 8 to get 4, I need to subtract 4 or divide 8 by 2. To get 20 to 10, I need to subtract 10 or divide 20 by 2. In order to get 30 to 15, I need to subtract 15 or divide 30 by 2. So all of these are dividing by 2. So my rule is going to be to divide the input by 2 or multiply the output by 2 in order to get the input. So I know that 12 divided by 2 is 6. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Now I'm going to have to work backwards. I'm going to have to do 18 times 2 in order to get the input. And I know that 18 times 2 is going to be 36. And then I need to do 42 divided by 2 in order to get the output. And I know that 21 will be the answer because 21 plus 21 would be 42. For the next part, I need to write the time shown on the clock. So remember, the shorthand is the hour hand and the longhand is the minute hand. My hour hand is pointing in between the 9 and the 10, so I know that it's just 9 o'clock. And then my minute hand is pointing in between the 4 and the 5. I know that the 4 is 20 and the 5 is 25. So it looks like it's on 9:22. The hour hand this time is almost to the 5, but not quite yet. It's on the 4. And then the minute hand is between the 10 and the 11, so between 50 and 55. And it's on the third tick, so it's 53. The hour hand this time is between the 1 and the 2. It's going to be 1 o'clock, and it's right on the 9, and I know that's 45 minutes. Let's look at number 6. A warehouse stores bottles of water. There are 24 bottles in a case and 28 cases in a carton. A truck carries 8 cartons of water. How many bottles of water are on the truck? In order to understand the information a little bit better, I went ahead and wrote 24 bottles equals 1 case, 28 cases equals 1 carton, and 8 cartons equals 1 truck. So now we're going to have to work this. If there's 24 bottles in one case and there's 28 cases, then we're going to have to do 24 times 28 in order to figure out how many there are in one carton. 8 times 4 is going to be 32, carry the 3. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 3 is 19. Then I'm going to drop a 0 because I'm moving on to the tens. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. Then I'm going to add those. 2 plus 0 is 2. 9 plus 8 is 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 4 is 6. So I have 672. Now I'm going to use 672, and I'm going to need to multiply it. I know that it equals 1 carton and I need 8 cartons, so I'm going to multiply 672 times 8 in order to get that. 8 times 2 is going to be 16, and then I'm going to take 8 times 7 and add 1. So 56 plus 1 is 57. Carry the 5. 8 times 6 is going to be 48 plus 5 is 53. You can carry the 5. 8 times nothing over here is nothing, plus 5 is 5. So I know altogether that the truck is going to carry 5,376 bottles.